Yo, what's good with y'all niggas today? We got Race Breakdown 7 today. Race Breakdown 7. We're going to be doing some of the career mode again. I got some POV gameplay. You know, this is going to be some good gameplay for you guys today. It was also very good for me because that's what the point of this channel is. To not only be growth for me, but to be also growth for you guys. If you guys like these games and racing, you guys can see different things I do and then incorporate it into your own driving. You know, I say this all the time, but that's the whole point. And here we go. Here's my settings. I see I already have it on 2. I'm going to be going manual sequential today. I'm going back to manual because I do love driving manual, bro. It's so fun. I ain't gonna lie. This car is called the Brom, I believe, something like that. Some of the cars in grid are a little weird, but it's a GT car. We're gonna use it when it comes to this game. And any simulation game, honestly, take my words with a grain of salt when I'm showing you guys the different things that I like to do that help me, because it might be completely different for other people. You know, you guys might find your own techniques and styles of driving. This is just me. And this is the start, guys. I'm going to be having growth. I just got some clips from Forza Motorsport. Oh, this is going to be really good. You'll be able to see the growth in my driving, and that's the whole point. So that way I can eventually reach a level that I can be proud of, you know, and satisfied. As you see, I'm already crashing, bro. I'm not the best. There's rewind. I'm going to use that. Going against the bots. I'm going to show you guys raw footage. I don't give a fuck. That's just how I am. You know, I'm real. You guys are going to see real footage. And as you can see, I'm going to go for a little dive bomb here to try to get the inside on these bots. That's the thing. With these bots, I noticed that they kind of, rubber band a little bit. So sometimes these are better bots that I've faced in a racing game ever. Honestly, they're really good. And for this game. And sometimes I notice they really leave the insides open, so I like to use that to my advantage. But I also want to keep in mind to kind of treat it like it's a real person at the same time, so that way when I encounter that real person, you know, I'm ready for it. You know, I am not comfortable really racing online yet because, last time that I have was with me and Bug. We went online, and I ain't gonna lie, we got our asses cooked. It's really hard to win an online race for me. And I do want to build up to that level eventually to put that on the channel, to be winning my first online race in a simulation game. I want to start that journey, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of different tutorial videos out there that can teach you different techniques about simulation. And I don't know them all, but I know a little bit. And as you can see, I've had experience in these kinds of games a little bit for a couple years now, but not too deep into it, just kind of casual. But I'm going to be taking it a little bit more seriously now that I have a channel, and you know, I'm trying to build myself. You know, I'm trying to get better. You know, that's the whole point. And I believe that's a really good, strong goal for me. And as you see, I'm going to come up for the overtake, as these bots are on, I believe, medium. I believe they're on medium. In the next, I believe they're on medium. And at the current time of playing this was good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with admitting that I can keep up with the medium bots. I ain't gonna lie, when I first got this game, I was weird, and I set all the stuff to expert and stuff like that. We're off rip, and that was stupid of me because I thought I could keep up, but I had to start slow. And I took a break from this game for a little bit, so that's why I'm back at medium. You know what I'm saying? I was able to compete with the legend difficulty before. I was able to compete with legend difficulty bots, and that's not that hard for some players, but you know, that it's pretty tough and nerve-wracking for me sometimes, because when I tell you, bro, let me tell you a funny story. So when I was racing one time against a legend bot one-on-one, and the race creator, tell me why I got ahead of this bot 10 seconds, because they crashed. This nigga caught back up to me, passed me to win the race. I was so slow, I could not outrun the bot. I was shit. I was slow. I got fucked up. You know what? Ever since that day, you know, some would say they would never be the same from that, or they would just quit the game. But nah, I'm going to keep going because fuck that. I don't ever give up. You know what I'm saying? So we back at medium. We're going to work ourselves up to legend, and I'm going to post that video of me just beating the legend bots again. We're going to work our way back up to it video by video. You know what I'm saying? You know, each racing video that I do. Oh, I'm going to go for an outside move here. That's kind of stupid, though. I don't know why I did that, but I made it. I kind of made it, but I lost another position. Okay, as we're going to go back, we're going to trail this bot here. Keep in my line, you already know. I do hit the apex there, and I'm going to come up on the bot, go in for the move, and make the pass, slipstream. Also, because the bots, I noticed something. Once they get on straights, the lower difficulty they are, they're like limited to a certain speed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these low AI difficulty bot races are essentially like really good recovery, like training in a way, because I'm always going to be faster than them. But when you go to against a legend bot, they're just as fast as you. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty much just as fast as you. They got just as much. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like that bot's always going to be on your ass. Like, you can't shake it, if that makes sense. I feel like I can't shake it, at least from my experiences. I haven't gotten to the level where I could just leave the bot behind. I haven't been able to do that to a legend bot. Well, actually on the Red Bull Ring, yeah, because that Red Bull Ring, I ain't gonna lie, that's my track, nigga. That's my track. You know what I'm saying? All right. As you can see, I'm gonna be flooring that motherfucker. Oh shit, I crashed. I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of a crazy line, but I hold it in. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna travel over the grass. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I get penalized out the fucking ass in this match, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's another problem of mine that I got to work on, is staying inside the lines. You know what I'm saying? And staying away from those red and white barriers. And I'm okay with showing this footage because, you know, oh shit, as you see, I'm going to almost lose it there again. But I'm keeping it. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it going. Yo, another thing I noticed is that I believe I race better in first person, which is different because when I was younger and I used to always race in like third person view, you know what I'm saying? I always loved to see the car, and I still do. But it's like, I don't know, I'm getting a joy and sense of racing in the first person interior views. It's so good in this game, you know what I'm saying? And I just got to really appreciate that and call that out. Grid Legends is an amazing game, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. This is one of the best racing games I have ever played in my life. So far, I'm going to say so far because, you know, I'm only 21, nigga. Like, I got much more of my life ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole life ahead of me. Whole bunch more racing games yet to come out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sell myself short and say that this is the best game I ever played. It's one of the best so far. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, back to the race. I'm on the last lap. And don't get it twisted, you guys. If you guys thought you wasn't going to get a race breakdown today, y'all was tripping, because you know I had to deliver, man. I had to deliver. I just can't, man. I dropped the Xenoverse video earlier, and I was like, you know what? I just have to do a race breakdown. So I looked through my clips. I found this, bro. And let me tell you, it made me feel good when I'm making these videos. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel good as a man, as me, as a human being, bro. It makes me feel good because I know somebody's going to see these videos one day. You know, even if it's just one view, even if it's just 2 views, that's still somebody seeing the video. And that's just enough to make me happy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, do I know what the fuck happened here? Yes. I lost control. For a split second, I lost control. And this is why, you know, racing drivers are the way they are. You know what I'm saying? They're able to react to certain things. And I'm just not quick enough certain times to react. And I just go spiraling off the track. But that's okay. You know, another thing that I think is very useful in these kind of games is the racing line, but braking only. I believe you should have it only on braking only because... Wait, I don't even think this one's on braking only. I thought I had it set for that. Well, I'll have to change it. Regardless, I like to keep it on braking only. I noticed this when I was playing Forza a couple hours ago, is that I need to have it on braking only, so that way it's like I can still maneuver my own line when I'm not on a corner, and like I could still choose my trajectory rather than being guided by the line where it's telling me to maybe take the inside through a corner when I need to go wide. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I simply think about that. But I'm about to finish this race up. I got some more races here coming in for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy.